When you get a nickname like Mr.Hockey and even get compared to the great Brett Hull, you know your future is bright. And this is what happened to a young high school kid who the state of Minnesota loved. From calling up sports radio stations to talk about him and going to every game to watch him, this is the story of the high school phenom, Dave Spehar. Spehar started his high school career in the 92-93 when he first joined the school. He joined Minnesota High School, Duluth East, and he made an immediate impact for both his team and the state of hockey.
Locker, long lead at center ice onside. Spehar! What a mark! He scores!
Spehar started off normally, producing 20 goals per season in both his freshman and his sophomore year. However, once he got more experience, he went off. Here are some of his stats in his total high school career. Goals, he scored 163. Assists, 141. For a grand total of 304 points. Now here's his high school stats per year. He started off with 47 points in 92-93 season, followed by a 57-point season. And in junior year, he killed it. 57 goals, 44 assists for 101 points, followed by a season after that, which led to 54 goals, 45 assists, and 99 points. To truly see him shine, we're going to go back to the 1995 championship game between Duluth East and Moorhead. And at the time, it was a 1-1 game. And Spehar just got off 2 games where he scored back-to-back hat tricks. If you were to get another one, he'd get 3 straight games with 3 straight hat tricks. They needed to be a hero. A penalty shot happened, and so did this.
At a 50-50 chance of doing it. Maybe I'm just going to stand right here and come out, cut the angle a bit, go back and see what happens.
He scores!
Well, the middle. Here's a shot by Backstrom right on. And that goes wide. Spehar in front. He scores!
He does it again. 3 hat tricks in a row. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable!
In what I believe was a 4-2 final, he would help Duluth East clinch a championship title. However, on Moorhead, there will be a future NHL centerman as well.
Moorhead, the center. Matt Cullen picks up the pass. Going in on goal. He shoots, and it's a great save for Ohio.
That's right, Spehar played against Matt Cullen in the 95 final, and he ended up beating his team. This is the Matt Cullen that played for the Anaheim Ducks. This is also the same Matt Cullen that helped the Carolina Hurricanes hoist the Stanley Cup, and it's the same Matt Cullen that got the Pittsburgh Penguins to back-to-back championship titles, and was also the Matt Cullen that played for his hometown last season, the Minnesota Wild. He played in Moorhead in the Minnesota High School League and was a huge part as to why Moorhead would win that 94 title. Now, back to Spehar. My dad remembers being in Minnesota Duluth College, watching this kid play, and he was one of the many that called up on the radio to talk about him. And the University of Minnesota was stoked when he went to the school and ended up playing there for his college career. However, what they weren't stoked about was the fact that they were expecting to win a championship under Spehar, thinking he was the next Brett Hull. Well, every star eventually gets past their prime, and unfortunately for Spehar, he lost his prime in only 2 seasons. His first 2 years in the University of Minnesota, he did fairly well, but not as nearly as well as he did before. He went back to his 20 goal scoring ways in his freshman year of college, but then he went below 20 for the first time in his career, followed by a 36-point season in his final year, only putting up 19 points. And Mr. Hockey, the nickname given to him by his hometown in Minnesota, couldn't even make the NHL. He went from having 2 almost 100-point seasons to not even getting back to his old ways. Maybe it was simply just a change of scenery. Now, this is Dave Spehar. He's now 40 years old and hasn't got back into hockey at all. In fact, he spoke about how it was his passion when he was a kid and just how fun he had playing it, that he got to play it his own way, but now he works as a banker. It's pretty hard to see someone who could have been the next Brett Hull now working in bank equity. He still lives in Minneapolis though. Minnesota will always be his home, and he'll always be in the hearts and the record books of the University of Minnesota. Hey, at least we got Matt Cullen though. And with that, that's going to be the end of the video. I want your thoughts. Do you think that Dave Spehar could have been a legit NHLer? And do you think he could have became the next Brett Hull? Leave your thoughts down below. If you like today's video and the content on the channel, I suggest pressing the like button. And to support the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified when videos come out. With that, I'm Paul DiRienzo, and I'll catch you next time.